The inspiring story of St. Paul of the Cross. St. Paul of the Cross, born Paolo Francesco Danei on January 3, 1694, in Ovada, Italy, was a man whose deep spiritual convictions transformed his life and the lives of countless others. The eldest of 16 children, Paul grew up in a devout Catholic family that instilled in him a love for prayer and faith. Despite their religious fervor, the family faced significant hardships, including financial struggles and the loss of many siblings to illness. These challenges shaped Paul's compassion and his desire to dedicate himself to God's work. As a young man, Paul felt drawn to the life of contemplation and service. He declined a promising career and even a marriage proposal, believing that God had a special mission for him. His inspiration came from a vivid spiritual vision in which he saw himself clothed in a black habit adorned with a white heart and a cross. This vision led him to believe that God was calling him to establish a new religious congregation devoted to the Passion of Christ. In 1720, Paul retreated to a remote area where he spent 40 days in solitude, fasting, and prayer. During this time, he wrote the rule for the community he envisioned, a congregation dedicated to preaching about Christ's passion and promoting devotion to his suffering and death. Paul's writings and meditations reflected his profound belief that meditating on the Passion was a pathway to spiritual renewal and conversion. After gaining approval from Pope Benedict XIII in 1725, Paul founded the Congregation of the Passion, known as the Passionists. Members of this order took vows of poverty, chastity, obedience, and a special vow to promote the memory of Christ's Passion. They preached missions across Italy, focusing on converting sinners and comforting the suffering. Paul was renowned for his powerful preaching, which drew large crowds. His sermons emphasized the transformative power of Christ's Passion, encouraging people to embrace their crosses and unite their suffering with Jesus. Despite his gentle demeanor, his words carried profound conviction and often led to deep conversions. Paul's life was also marked by mystical experiences, including visions and spiritual ecstasies. Yet, he faced many hardships, including opposition from some church leaders and challenges in establishing his congregation. Through it all, he remained steadfast in prayer and trust in God. He passed away on October 18, 1775, in Rome. By the time of his death, the Passionists had spread across Italy, and their mission was thriving. Paul was canonized by Pope Pius IX in 1867, and his feast day is celebrated on October 19. St. Paul of the Cross's legacy is one of deep love for Christ's Passion and unwavering commitment to spreading its message. His life reminds us of the power of faith and the importance of finding hope and meaning in the sufferings we endure.